Good morning, Twitch and YouTube fans. I hope everybody's doing fine today. I am back with more Philadelphia Phillies franchise baseball. And you saw in the last episode, I did some crazy, crazy stuff. I mean, it's like you can see my pitching rotation. I have Snell, I have Montgomery. It's like a little bit too much. So I've been thinking about it and everything, and it's like thankfully I've never used them yet or done anything with them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to send them to the minor leagues, and then I am going to send Montgomery to the minor leagues. I'm perfectly fine with it. This is good. I don't have to deal with them. They're not there. They're not here. They're not with me. And I can send Mick Abel up to the majors. And Andrew Painter is pretty much going to be out for the season. So I do not want to bring him up. But I am willing to bring up Griff McGarry. But I have to add him to the 40-man roster. So I add Griff McGarry, and he will be part of our team as well. So now I don't have those guys. I didn't want to bring Sanchez back up. I really am not happy with the way he is. I might trade him at some point. I mean, he's a good relief pitcher for me, but I might just move him to the bullpen as just a permanent one-inning guy that's with a left-hander. I might just do that. I don't know. I haven't made that determination yet, but for now, we're just going to keep him down in the minor leagues for a little bit. Gives me a little bit of time to let it stew. Anyways, so we're 12-1, and now I got to look at our pitching rotation. We will have Spencer Turnbull be one of the starters, and we will have Mick Abel be the other starter. Griff will be hanging around and everything just in case one of these guys blow up. I mean, that's basically what we got to use him for. So that should do that, and I think I'm going to have to do this with AAA as well. Or hey, they should be very happy. They're going to have Blake Snell and Jordan Montgomery in their thing. And I also want to set up trade block, and I also want Jordan Montgomery in that trade block. So hopefully at some point, some team will say, hey, we want those players on our team. And I'd be able to get a closer, another outfielder to take their place. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping and everything that at some point somebody's going to be like, yeah, we're really desperate. We really want those guys. So that's what I'm going for. So let's we're going to advance the day in the thing. I think that's perfectly fine because yeah, we're still on that day. So advance the day. And look at this. The Tigers are looking at making us a deal. What? Um. Okay, 33 years old. And he makes $4 million a year, and he's a 76 overall. I mean, I guess he's better than some of our guys. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense from their standpoint. But my problem is I don't have the budget for it, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to keep my options open. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. I take a little thing with my phone. Um, oh, so we got Kobe Allard going for us today, and we're going to go up against Martin Perez. Now, the thing is, and stuff and everything, you can see that it's like these are the three guys that I had in there before. We got to have Mick Abel going tomorrow, and then we're going to have Spencer Turnbull. We're going to have those two games are probably going to be bullpen games. We probably can get Allard, Abel, and Turnbull to maybe go 5 innings, which means it's going to be a real struggle to consistently go 5 innings and stuff and everything with these guys. I, yeah, it's going to be something. So yeah, hopefully we can do fine. It's really cool. The this year is the 20th anniversary of Citizens Bank Park. I was there for that opening, and look, we don't. He doesn't even have the energy to pitch. Is that we're gonna switch this up because he doesn't have the energy. I want to change the rotation a little bit here. Um, yeah, he's too tired, so we're just going to put Mick Abel here because he's ready to go. Um, and yeah, we're going to get the debut of Mick Abel. See, he's full health. Allard was basically less than ideal. Now, here is our struggle. That's like a very, very tired club. Um, Turner's got 7 home runs and 15 RBIs, and he's been doing great all season. Problem is, he's tired. I mean, there's constant juggling going on. Um, yeah, yeah, it's time to give Sosa. We'll have Sosa play second base. Style will go to short. Um, we're just gonna have to make that work. Romuto, you're going back up there again. I think the rest of the lineup is fine. I might have to have. I might have Stott. I might have Stott and everything taking a day off tomorrow. Um. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go with today. So hopefully we'll be able to get enough runs to support our pitcher.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated major league debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the major league pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
And now the DH, number 19.
For Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Jared Triolo.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there.
First pitch, 640.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, getting the nod on the mound, Martin Perez.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Line drive. Stretches out and holds it in.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Johan Rojas.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Perez, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. We played an inning. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Abel back to work.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Jack Sawinski.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, out, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That's a little bit low. Man at first, one away. Out towards left center. Rojas on the move. They got it for out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Rowdy Tellez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. That's inside, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. Runner on the move. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, leading off, Rice and Stock.
Not shortstop.
The pitch. That one down the line. Jump throw. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6. The right fielder. Castellanos.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Perez, a former All-Star, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent, and that's a fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Perez measures 6 feet even. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 1-0. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third. But quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
That's the third out, inning over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And he can't make the play. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The line of the pitch. On the ground, right side. No play. That's an infield single. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, number 19. His first at bat was a strikeout. Runner takes off. There's the ball. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Slice to right, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Strike two. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses, nice. And it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position. I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Brian Reynolds here. Well struck left field. Merrifield going back on this one. It bangs off the wall. Around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Out there to center, Rojas drifts towards it, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. You watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
The Pirates leading by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Now this is in the air down the line. McCutchen after it. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jack Sawinski.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Tellez in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they're on top 2-0. The Turnpike Series continues now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Perez back to work. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Ground ball scooped up. Key Brian Hayes to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air, right field. McCutchen moving back for this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
This is Bryson Stott. Grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air to left center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Henry Davis. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1's the count.
And 2 now as he swings through
No
it.
ball,
Wow,
2
no
strikes.
fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jared.
Number 19, the next Pirate to hit. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
McCutchen in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's inside. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. Merrifield gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside, and that's ball one. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
And now it's going to be Edmundo Sosa, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
On the ground to third. Throw over to Tellez, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The wind and the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And there's a foul ball. And 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses. And that's ball two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for him, Boog.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Out number 2. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
Key Brian Hayes.
In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. And downstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a 4-pitch walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
On the ground to short. Rolls across the diamond. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. Perez back to work. That misses off the outside edge. And that one is inside. Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Schwarber at the plate now. That's ball one. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No strike.
And now the lefty. And it is 2-1. Ground ball right side could be two. The flip to second, and that's two. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one is hammered right field. McCutchen going back. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Man at second here with two away. Here's Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of inning number 7, and here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Griff McGarry. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here it comes. Fouled off down the right side. Davis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one the other way. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. And the righty deals. It's softly on the ground left side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
At the belt and fires. A little bit high. And a count 1-2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. Well, maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That one misses. Full count now. gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Oh, this is their chance to break it open. And if they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
McCutcheon in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Late on that fastball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Got him! And that is a big first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Right-hander kick steals. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Here's the 0-2. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. Coming home. He scores as well. They clear the bases. It's 5-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
1 down, runner at third. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. First offering, and it just misses. Liner, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 6-0. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just missed.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Cruz around second, headed for third. Coming home. Pulls into third safely with a triple. He'll score. It's 7-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Key Brian Hayes getting ready to hit. Check swing didn't go. And that is ball 1. 1 away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs.
Whoa, that's up there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered Rojas. Raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Bottom of the seventh,
Leading
down to
off
third
for the
baseman,
Phillies,
Alec Bohm.
the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Ball
And
one.
that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Just missed it.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Bryson.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Ball
And misses
back
inside. The Pirates up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. But a good job to keep it in front.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Castellanos in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. The pitch. That one hammered but pulled foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. Now 1-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Phillies nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher, Michael Rucker, gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. Merrifield in pursuit. And makes the grab. And there's one away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Rucker, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz on to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. That one hit to right. McCutchen makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier. Definitely an interesting layout.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Holderman up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A monster shot to right. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 7-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Steps in.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Live ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. The throw in safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So 2 down. And now here is Harper. That one missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. That one the other way. Cruz in plenty of time to first. Harper retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 7-1. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And that's a strike. Foul ball. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Reynolds, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Hard hit left side. Fine play in the hole for the out. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Strike 1. The Pirates up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they go quietly there on to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Phillies 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Colin Holderman. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Pittsburgh, number 35, Colin Holderman.
Here's the third baseman, Alec
for
Bohm.
the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And a pitch. Out towards right center field. McCutchen running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Shortstop,
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 1 for 3. Bounce to the left side. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Wouldn't chase that time. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Stop. Round second on his way to third. Coming home. He scores. It's 7-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Edmundo Sosa now at the plate. The other way, Gonzalez. And they're down to their last out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
And the batter now, Whit Merrifield. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's in there. It's 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And another ball. Holderman is just 1 strike away.
Got a full count.
And a curve misses outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
First and third, 2 away. And now Johan Rojas. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates even up this 4-game series at a game apiece.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Oh, that was a very disappointing game, to say the least. We had 2 home runs that just looked foul. Does it mean anything? Would it have made a difference? I doubt it. I don't think so. But you just get angry by it and everything because you had these opportunities that just didn't make any fruition. It scored 2 runs on 10 hits. Pitching wise, Mick Abel did an outstanding job. I mean, that's what I expect from a young pitcher. You have a 3 ERA coming out of the game now. I mean, he pitched 6 good innings. Let up an inning, a hit per inning. I mean, it's like you want your hit walks, the innings pitched, are as long as it's below 1.2, that's a good day. Now, Griff McGarry did not have a good debut. 1 inning, 5 hits, 5 runs. Yeah, that's going to be a little rough. But it's like we just got to hold on and try not to pitch him that often. It's basically what's going to have to happen. But anyways, the important thing is Mick did a good job. We have right now we have 3 good solid starting pitchers, and we'd have a 4th as soon as Wheeler's back up. So we'll be fine. We are perfectly fine. So until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out.